I was at the playground watching the kids, and someone was like, "Which one's yours?" And I was like, "I haven't decided yet." I went to Greece, and people were electrocuting their yogurt to stimulate the bacteria. It was quite the culture shock. But you'll never catch me eating at a frozen yogurt shop. I just can't trust food that oozes out of a wall. The last time protein shot out of a wall at me, I was sitting in a confessional. And it tasted terrible. And the guy was like, "Please forgive me."
We've got a heat wave in Chicago today, hot. Just a balmy 45, just blech. This fucking city sucks. It's too cold. This winter was brutal. The only people that were having fun this winter were weathermen. Like the week when it was like -22, that was their Super Bowl. I saw Tom Skilling with a rock hard cock going, "You guys gotta see these temps." If it gets to -65 wind chill, I'm just gonna come. I'm just gonna. Back to you. They were coming up with phrases and shit I'd never heard of, like polar vortex, Arctic blast. When I first heard the words polar vortex, I thought that was something like a poor kid would wear in high school. Like, "Mom, could I please have a North Face, Columbia?" Something like that. No. You're getting a polar vortex. And nobody's gonna know the difference. Arctic blast? When I heard Arctic blast, I thought that's when you took a girl ice skating and then you fingered her. Apparently that's not it. Anybody vote for mayor? Chicago? Yeah. See, as a Chicagoan, I want like Lightfoot to win, I guess, right? But as a comedian, I wanted Willie Wilson to win. Does anybody know what the fuck he's saying ever? Anyone see like his campaign ads? It was like, "Chicago the town community. Chicago town, but a little dirt. Over me election day." Is he asking for more guns or less guns? What is he saying?
I grew up on a farm in Wisconsin. Yep, I'm a farm boy. Thank you. Yes. So when I moved to Chicago, everybody in my hometown was so afraid for me. Right? They're just like, "Aren't you afraid?" I was like, "Of what?" They're like, "Of being murdered?" So I had to remind them that my bedroom used to overlook a cornfield. There's nothing fucking scarier than that. Are you kidding me? I slept on the set of Texas Chainsaw Massacre for 18 years, right? Southside Chicago has nothing, unlike the dead children that were running outside every night. come play with us, Daryll. I was like, oh my God. The thing is, I'm gonna be just open with you guys. The thing is, I had to sleep in that bedroom during my pubescent years. I don't know if any of you fellas have ever had to masturbate afraid before. It's not that bad. You guys should try it. It's actually a nice change of pace, to be honest. Yeah, it's nice. I really was petrified of my room growing up. Like, I thought there was a ghost in there. It got to the point where I had to tell my mom and dad about this. Well, okay. I only told my mom because my dad already had a pretty long list of reasons why I was a pussy already, so I didn't want Casper added that list. So I went to trusty old mom, and I was like, Mom, I swear I hate sleeping in my bedroom. I think it's haunted. I think there's a ghost up there. And here's her advice to me. She goes, you know, Daryll, even if there is a ghost in your bedroom, it's probably just your grandmother watching over you. I don't know if you fellas have ever masturbated with your deceased grandmother watching over you, but it's not that bad. It's a weird one. We're getting weird early. Sorry. No, I've lived in Chicago long enough now, but like when I go home, I've started to like pick up on phrases that they say in small towns that they don't say in Chicago. Like, they always say in small towns, can you believe it, to a bunch of shit that you could totally believe, right? Like, every time I go home, my dad's like, Daryll, this weather, can you believe it? Yes. Every time. My grandma called me and she goes, Daryll, your cousin, she had a baby. It's a girl, can you believe it? It's a 50-50 chance here, Grandma. Yeah, I can fucking believe it, right? So my idea going forward is I'm gonna start telling people unbelievable shit that actually happened to me so they know what the bar is going forward. Does that make sense? Right? Okay. So here is an example. A few weeks ago, right here at the world famous Laugh Factory, I got done doing my set and I walked back into the bar and a girl grabbed me by the arm when I was walking by and she goes, hey, just so you know, I'm a pumpkin pounder. Okay. Like everyone in this audience, I'd never heard that fucking phrase before either, okay? No one knows what a pumpkin pounder is. So she told me to Google it, which I did. And it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, there's a population of women that prefer to have sex with redheads. We did it! We finally did it! We finally got a group! Where the fuck were they in high school? That would have been nice. Been really nice. Any pumpkin pounders out there, huh? Jesus. Take it easy. Okay. It's fine. I'll sleep with you, okay? Any other pumpkin pounders in the house, huh? Wow. This is nice. This is really nice. Typically, it's always just a dude. Just like, yeah, baby! But, okay, so obviously, I had to give this lunatic woman my number, right? Because I wanted to see what other crazy shit she was into, right? So, I gave her my number, and the very next night, she texted me. And I was watching a horror movie, and she said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm watching a horror movie, right? And she said, is there any nudity in it? Kind of a weird question, right? And I responded, there is. It's like, but it's a horror movie and it was a bunch of dead chicks. Weird response by me, I understand this. So she said, are you into that? Because if you are, if you come over to my apartment right now, I will lay in a bathtub full of ice until you get here, and then you can just have sex with my cold body. Thank you, thank you. Okay, see, like, now that is unbelievable, right? That's the new bar, Grandma.
Do you guys like hummus? I love hummus. It's made out of chickpeas. Have you ever seen a chickpea? They squat down real low when they do it. Some of you people right back there are pretty fucking slow.
I don't like to work out, you guys. It doesn't work out for me. But I'm trying to stay in shape, and it's so hard. One night I was watching infomercials. They were selling waist trainers for women, and I bought it. I wear it every day. I'll show you. Ta-da! You see that? Yeah. They said you can lose half an inch in 1 week. I don't know. So far, I lost $80 in 1 second. No, but seriously, it's pretty amazing. If you want to reorganize your organs, it works so good. I mean, you guys see this? These are not my boobs. These are my kidneys. I used to work in sales during the days for money. Now I do stand up at night for attention. I used to work in the beauty industry, and I didn't like that job, you guys. I remember one day my boss asked me to wear a different look for a change, so I showed up looking happy. One time we had a meeting, and she said, "Oh, Gali, you've been doing sales for a long time. If you stay working for us, what do you think you'll be doing 5 years from now?" I said, "Crying, full time." One day I was late for work. She asked me, "What happened?" I told her, my dogs pooped all over the carpet. I had to clean it. She said, "Oh, now look at me and tell me the truth." I said, "You're ugly." The truth. One time she took me out to lunch. After lunch she asked me, "Would you like dessert?" I said, "No, thank you, I'm full." Then she said, "Come on, you don't have to be polite." So I said, "No, thank you, I'm full, stupid bitch." I'm glad you're laughing, but I had to look for a new job. My mom always said, "Hey, don't worry. When God closes the door, he opens a window." I said, "Yeah, that's when God wants you to jump." But meanwhile, actually, as a comedian, I make a living from writing. I do. I write to my dad. And he sends me money to pay the bills. I'm a good daughter, you guys. I keep all the receipts, and I give him good review on Yelp. He's got 5 stars.
I'm 41. It's fine. So far my 40s are just making sure I remember to drink plenty of water when I'm on Molly. Like it's harder to stay hydrated on the hard drugs when you get older. Past 40, I've noticed it picks that you gotta drink more water. It's you overheat. Yeah. Also, it's easier to OD too. I haven't done that. I've seen it happen. It's very scary to see somebody OD. I go to a lot of like music festivals and stuff. See somebody OD. What I do when I see somebody do that is I run to that person's friends and I'm like, "Hey, what did he take? How much did he take? Okay, cool. I should be fine then. All right." That's too much. I took the right amount, I think. Your friend is fucked, though. That's way too much. You shouldn't have let him do that. You get the paramedics. He's dead now. All right. You gotta be careful. Like I said, I'm 41, so you know what that means. All my friends are starting to get married again. I've never been married. Never did the first one. I've come close though. I've made some big steps towards that. I made some big commitments. Moved in with a girl once. That's a big deal, right? Fuck you guys. Not one person. I think I even heard a no over here. That's nuts. This is a lot of you here, not one. How is it not weird to move? It's a big deal. Like, what are you guys doing? You guys just go on a date and sign a lease? What do you? You weirdo.